Hello guys, welcome to the next video on JavaFx tutorial for beginners. In the last two videos I have been showing you how to use line chart in JavaFx. Now in this video I'm going to show you how you can handle some event when you click on these points on your line chart. So for example, you want to show the value of x axis and y axis. When you click on these points, how you can do it, let's see. So I'm going to use the same example which I have been using in the last two videos, and this was the code. So right now our line chart has only one line which is using this series, okay, and I'm using this series to the line chart using line chart.get data.add all series. Okay, now after this code inside my button click method, what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to create a for loop, and inside the for loop I'm going to use final x chart here and then dot data, and it's going to use these two template arguments same as your series, and name it as data, for example. Okay, and then you can take your series and then extract the data from it. So just use get data, and this is going to give you the series data. Okay, now just use this data and then call a method called get node on it, and then add a event handler to it. Okay, so event handler, it takes two argument. First is event type, so our event type is, for example, mouse click event. Okay, so just use mouse event dot and then choose this mouse clicked. You can choose other events, something like mouse entered or mouse exited or mouse moved, but for now I'm going to use mouse clicked. Okay, and then as the event handler you can just write new event handler. So just call this class from here, event handler, search for it down and then add it, and then you have the event here. So this event type is mouse event, right? So just add this mouse event here, and then it's going to give you this error which will say add unimplemented method. So just add unimplemented method, which is going to add this handle method to your code, and then you can show the values of the points on a label. So let's create a label first. So I will go up here and I will add a label variable. So fxml label lbl, for example, and to this label we are going to add some text. Okay, so first add the import for the label and then use this label here dot set text, and then you can use your data variable and then call a method called get x value. Okay, and this is going to give you your x-axis value, which is a string. Okay, so it's perfectly fine here. Okay, so I will add some text before it. For example, so here I will just write x then colon in the double quotes. So just enclose everything in the double quotes and then the plus symbol, and then once again this double quotes after this plus, and then I'm going to change the line using \n, and then I'm going to just write y colon and then the y-axis value. Okay, but our y-axis value is a number. Okay, so we need to convert this to a number. So what we can do is we can just write string dot value of, and then here you can just call data, and then call your get y value. Okay, so just call get y value, and that's it. So now one thing which remains is we need to add this label ID to our fxml file. So open your fxml file, which is this main.fxml file, and we are going to add a label here. So just choose a label from the controls, search for this label, and you can resize it, and you can even change the font size, but I'm not going to do this. I'm just going to change the fx ID of it, which is label. Okay, let's even change the font size of this label. Okay, so no text on the label, just change the font size to, for example, 24, and let's change the color of it to red also. Okay, so now just save everything, and then refresh your project. Right click and refresh, and then run your project, and we will just click this load chart button, which will load this chart, and whenever I click on some point, it's going to print the values. So our x-axis is gen, which we have clicked, and the y-axis is 200, you can see. So when you click some other point, it will show the value of these points, x-axis and y-axis here. Okay, now for example, you want to give the tool tip, same tool tip when you hover over these points, right? So what you can do, you can add a tool tip to your line chart. Let's see how we can add a tooltip. So go to your code once again, and inside this handle method, this time what we are going to do is just below the label code, we are going to use tooltip. So just add this tooltip variable here, and then dot install. So just add this install, and it's going to take two method. One is your node. So node, you can get it from this data variable, so data dot get node, and the second is the tooltip. Okay, so just write here new tooltip, and then inside this constructor you can place the same line of text which you have given to your label. Okay, so just copy this text and paste it here. Okay, and save your code and run it once again, and load your chart. And when I click this point here, it's going to show this value here, and when I hover over this point, it's going to show this tooltip. You can see here in black, right? So when I hover over the second point, it's going to give me the second tooltip. Okay, and here just click it, and then it's going to give me the tooltip, right? So because I have added this tooltip inside the mouse click event, so I need to click the mouse first on the point, and then it's going to give the tooltip. If you want to change it, you can change it to mouse entered or mouse hovered or any other event. Okay, so in this way you can add event to your line chart. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and bye for now.